Decide Destiny crew, Carl Spreedy's here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Destiny Daily Dose. Decide to talk it through. As we look around in our modern world, we're looking for people that can communicate, that can talk through complicated issues, that can help us get to terms with things, can help us understand things, can help us the variant in everything in life, the detail, the complexity, or sometimes the simplicity in a lot of things that are going on in our lives. And oftentimes, if we want to get through friction, if we want to get over issues or complications or stagnation, with projects or business or personal relationships, what's the one thing that we can do? What's the one thing that I hope you've heard in your life is get on the phone. If there's an issue with a business partner, if there's an issue with something, get on the phone straight away. Get on the phone. If that doesn't work, go and sort of, find the time where you can go and grab lunch. I mean, there's a great book, I think it's something like Never Eat Alone. So much business, so much great things, great ideas, great concepts, great things that have evolved our generations have come from conversations, have come from talking it through, have come from talking through the hypothesis, talking through the multiple different angles and outcomes. So talk it through. Are there ways in your life that you can talk it through? The people that you need to talk it through with in your life? Are there situations that, and think about it, that situation that maybe you haven't talked through or you haven't faced or, because you're concerned about the outcome and you're neglecting, that's just leaking energy out of your body. It's leaking energy out of your day, out of your system. And, there's all sorts of different ways that you can neglect and deflect. Some of them is just purely, oh, no, that's a negative, I don't want to talk about that. Or, we can use a myriad of different excuses to actually deflect. But if you aren't discussing it, you've got to be real with yourself, you've got to discuss the hard things. And one mention I heard recently, which was really brilliant, was get comfortable with having uncomfortable conversations and your life will vastly improve. If you're deflecting, if you're neglecting, if you're hiding from those uncomfortable conversations, those uncomfortable confrontations that you might have to have, then again, you're just leaking energy. Then again, you're just delaying time. Then again, you are stifling your evolution as a human being. You're stifling the evolution of your heart, of your soul. So talk it through. I mean, for me, I'm someone who likes to know all the information, likes to know all the facts on both sides, realizes that each side has their own story, and there's not one thing to rule them all. Each side owns their own story, but I like to understand. People have different perspectives. People are going to think things about you. I know people have thought things about me that are incorrect, have come to their own assumptions, and I've come to my own assumptions that are incorrect. And the way that I've got over it is by talking it through with that person, by understanding them, by asking questions and using these two things to listen in and hear them not only with my ears but with my heart, my soul, and hear them energetically, hear them by being in their presence and talking things through. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Remember, there ain't nothing that can't be talked through, and the biggest concern that I have is that when we get into a situation where we are denying communication and we're stifling human beings to interact. I mean, you don't really have humanity and society if you can't communicate openly and freely. So just remember that when you're going out in your day-to-day, and that's a part of life. There's going to be things that people say is going to piss you off. There's going to be things that you don't agree with. But you signed up for this. We all signed up for this. We didn't sign up for some place where you can only say half of the alphabet. You know what I mean? So make sure that you're understanding in that way as well, and respectful of other people. And as always, guys, remember, decide your destiny. Cheers.